I'm over 100 years old, so I have lots of experience.
You're over 100 years old?
Yeah,
Really?
of course. I have a lot. I have 100 years of experience, so I have lots of experience.
Oh my gosh. Can I borrow some?
Yeah, yeah. I have enough. I have enough. I can loan you some experience if you need it.
Okay, I hope it won't be like too expensive.
I've made all the mistakes you're gonna make. You're not done making mistakes. You're gonna make more. I've already made those mistakes and I've learned from it. But I'm not going to
Wow.
stop you from making those mistakes. I'm not going to tell you what they are because you need to make those mistakes in order to learn and to change yourself.
Okay. I hope it won't be like too expensive, just to make sure that that your experience is affordable, that I can loan some.
Yeah, it's not too expensive.
Yeah,
Do you have
please,
any questions? Do you
please.
have any questions to ask me tonight?
Any questions? Um, hmm.
Wow.
Okay. Well, okay. I'll ask you the question that you asked me. Like, what is a word that came to your mind the minute that you saw the word relationships?
Family.
Okay.
Family. Yeah, because my most important relationships are with my family. Of course, then
Okay.
in my life, that's number one. And the relationship I have with myself.
I
That's
got you.
most important to me. You have to
I
love
got you.
yourself. You have to love yourself before you can love anybody else. So
Mm,
if you're fighting inside about if you love yourself or not, then you need to resolve that before you can love anybody else around you.
okay.
So you need to resolve those inside issues, that whatever is bothering you inside, you have to resolve. I've done that many years ago. So now I wake up and I'm happy, and I love who I am and I'm at a good place in my life. So, but I wasn't always that way. So I went through a lot of difficult times in my life.
Mm,
So here I am. So when I think of relationships, I think of the relationship I have with myself and my family first. That's most important. My friends,
mm.
my job, and coffee. I have a very good relationship. I have a very good relationship with coffee. Oh yeah, and my dogs. My dogs in America.
Um, okay.
Good. And that's such an easy question.
That's easy.
That's easy for me. Yeah. No other questions?
Oh, I think other questions is definitely about relationship because I don't think it's maybe we
So
I'll ask you.
not something you want to ask me in a live stream.
Yes.
Okay. You can ask me those questions if you come to the English corner.
Yeah,
Okay?
definitely.
So you have to come to the English corner and ask me those questions.
I'll come to the English corner and
Okay.
the ask you some questions.
Okay. Great. Well, have a good night. Don't it's 20 minutes to 11, so don't stay with there too late. You have to you have to get home so you can get a good rest tonight.
Okay, I
Okay?
got you.
Don't
And
stay out too late. It's not healthy for you.
okay, thank you. Thank
Okay.
you,
All right.
Todd.
Uh-huh. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah. So when you talk about relationships, everybody has different ideas. Everybody has different problems in their life. I totally understand that. But I'm old enough now that I've experienced a lot of those. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to experience more relationship issues in the future. I'm sure I will. But I've been through a lot of relationship issues in my past. So, made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes. I learned from those mistakes, and those mistakes that I uh, made me who I am now. So that's who you see now. That's what I am because I learned from the mistakes that I made in my relationships in the past. Anyway, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So, and I never pretend to be perfect, but I'm happy, and that's to me, I'm happy with who I am. So and I'm content. I'm satisfied. I'm content with my life. I'm satisfied. It's not that I'm not trying to achieve goals. I still go after my goals and my dreams, but I'm pretty well content and happy with the way my life is right now. So, anyway, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. It is an interesting topic tonight, talking about relationships. Again, I'm not a relationship expert. That's not why I chose this topic. I'm not here to give people some professional advice or guidance. I'm just here to share my experiences. If people have questions about how to navigate through some difficult relationship issues. I have I happen to be very lucky now in my life that I have really no relationship um, issues. I have a good relationship with my family. I have a good relationship with my friends. Um, I have a good relationship with my coworkers. I have a good relationship with my dogs. I have a good relationship with coffee, even though I'm not drinking coffee tonight. So I have a good, and most importantly, I have a good relationship with myself. That's, to me, that's the most important thing. I have a good relationship. I'm happy with who I am. I love who I am, and I'm very confident with who I am. I'm not arrogant. I'm just confident with who I am and what I'm doing. So that's just me. So, anyway, how about partner? Partner. I have lots of friends, but no partner. So, my partner is myself. I have a good relationship with myself. So, that is what's most important to me. So, anyway, that was our topic tonight, or that is our topic tonight. If you have questions, if you typed in some questions, and um, I didn't answer your questions, um, you have a relationship with food. I have a relationship with food too, and it's not good. I have a sweet tooth, so I have a sweet tooth, and I have to have willpower to not eat too much sweet food. So I have to control my how much sweet food I consume. I have to be very careful with that. So anyway, I have a good relationship with nature. Awesome, Zahra. That's great. Yes, very good. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I got off. But anyway, I'm not a, I do have a good relationship with food too. I guess I don't hate any food. I dislike some food, but I just don't eat it. Just like people. If I dislike people or they're negative and I dislike their attitude, I just don't hang around them. I separate myself from those negative, pessimistic people. Now, if they're friends and I feel that I want to help them and I want to help them with their negativity, I will. I'll try to talk to them and try to help them. But if it doesn't work, then I just don't spend as much time with them as maybe I used to. So I just let them work through their own negative issues, and That's it. I let them work through it. If they don't, if I what I say doesn't help them, if I don't feel that I can help them, because I've tried, and they don't accept my help, or it's not working, then I just kind of move away from them and give them some space. So, could you please tell me the off the hook is negative or positive attitude? Off the hook. I think off the hook just means that I think it has a few meanings, but I think the one that's most commonly used is if you are accused of doing something and then found that you didn't do it, you're off the hook. That means you've provided proof that you didn't do something, so you are off the hook. You're not in trouble anymore. You're not in trouble. So if you got in trouble for doing something and then you're not in trouble, you can say, I am off the hook. That means you're not in trouble. So anyway, I think it has many different meanings, and I don't know all of the meanings because there's several different meanings. That's the one I think is used most commonly. Yeah, that's what's used most commonly. So anyway, tonight our topic is relationships. And I think that we have had a lot of great conversations tonight about relationships. Off the hook. I haven't heard that for a long time. Not a real common phrase. Maybe read it in a book or seen it in a TV show. Sometimes silence is the best relationship for us. Very good, Maria. You're a wise woman. Very good. Silence is golden. Yes. Silence is golden. Once more, go to the stage. What the topic for tomorrow? Barbara. Wow. Good question. What do you think, Barbara? What topic do you want to talk about tomorrow night? I'm all ears. I haven't decided on a topic for tomorrow night, Barbara. If you have an idea, let me know. Okay? Let me know what you want to talk about tomorrow. I had a couple of ideas that I was throwing around, thinking about, but then I was thinking maybe I'll just do free talk, meaning you can talk about whatever topic you want to. So I was thinking about that, considering that idea, and maybe that's what I'll do. But if you have some good ideas, Barbara, I'm all ears. I'm willing to listen to your idea. Topic should be learning English abroad. Yeah, that's a good topic. Learning English. Yeah, if you have some English related questions. Happy birthday to Mark, your friend. Mark? My friend Mark has a birthday? Which Mark? Are you a risk taker? So you're talking about that topic, risk taker? Anyway, tomorrow night, I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow night starting at 9 p.m. Beijing time. But I really haven't decided on a topic yet. So I have some ideas again, and I know a lot of people have, I wrote down some good topics some people have given me. So tomorrow, I'll give it some consideration and think about it, and then I will schedule the live stream with the topic and post it on my Moments tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow night, which again starts at 9 p.m. Beijing time, because I have a class tomorrow night, so it's going to be a little bit late when I start. Mark is also from the USA. Oh, Mark, is he in Beijing? You mean the Mark that's in Beijing? That Mark. Oh, it's his birthday? Okay, I'll send him, because I have his WeChat. I'm in his WeChat group. I won't send him a happy birthday in a group, but I'll send him a happy birthday message tonight after I finish my live stream. Yes, he teaches. Yeah, in his WeChat group, he teaches oral English. Yes, I will. Yeah, I will send him. I will send him a happy birthday message um, after I finish my live stream. I will send him a happy birthday message to Mark. I know Mark. He's a friend of mine. He's my friend, and I didn't even know it was his birthday. I don't think he's ever told me when his birthday is. Anyway, we've met here in Beijing before. Yeah, Mark and I have met here in Beijing before.
Hi there.
You're outside this late at night?
Yeah,
Isn't
actually,
that isn't that dangerous?
oh, wait a minute.
Are you on a bicycle?
Okay. Yeah, I'm on bicycle,
Oh
so
my God, you're on a bicycle listening to the live stream? That's so dangerous. What did your parents teach you?
actually, I was trying to be on the stage because I was reciting some English words, but now I'm on a bike, but now I'm on a stage.
Okay. 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 Now you're on the stage. So how is school?
Pretty good, I could say, but the last lesson for today is Japanese. So I think I feel complexed by this subject.
Japanese?
Yeah,
You're learning Japanese?
as my second learning language.
Why?
Because every English majors or some other majors for learning language, they are supposed to learn another new language,
Oh,
except their mother tongue.
okay. So besides English and Chinese, you need to learn another language. That's part of your major.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Okay. I see. And you chose Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay.
We only have two options. First is Japanese, and second is French.
Oh, okay. So Japanese is maybe easier for you because it's closer to Mandarin,
Yeah, to some
right?
extent.
Yeah.
But whether even though it's close or similar to some extent to Chinese, but if you didn't put some time on it, then you cannot make it sense.
Sure. So you need to watch some good Japanese TV shows, right? Or cartoons.
Yeah, and also to recite some vocabulary.
Yeah, that's that. So that's good. I think that's good that they do that. You learn a different language besides English.
Yeah.
But it's
Yes.
causing you a headache,
Definitely true.
right?
Yeah. And I'm trying to escape from this lesson, but because of the finals, we just need to learn it.
Okay. So how long have you been learning Japanese?
About 2 semesters, I
Two
think.
semesters now. Okay. So
Yeah.
do you think it's easy?
No,
No.
definitely not.
Okay. Because I think French would have been more difficult.
So you have known those two languages, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think French would have been more difficult. Spanish would have been easier because Spanish is really close to English.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
But some of my roommates, they chose French because they felt like maybe French is close to English.
It is a little closer, but I think Spanish is closer to English than French. Just my guess. I don't know.
Ah,
I'm not a polyglot, so I don't know. I'm not a
okay.
language expert. Oh,
Okay, so now you can
wow,
see
you
me
scared me.
because I've near my dormitory, so I needed to ride a bike.
Oh, okay. So now you can just walk.
Yeah.
Is it dangerous outside? Is there lots of dangerous criminals around there?
No, just some students.
Oh, the
They're
students are
not crimes.
the students are safe. They're not criminals.
Yeah, they're 100% safe, believe me.
Okay. So you feel safe. You're not afraid.
Yeah, I'm not afraid.
Okay. That's good that you
But
feel.
it's a little bit cool, I think,
Oh,
now.
okay. It's cool. Yeah, because what season is it?
It's autumn.
Oh, okay. So what happens in autumn?
Rainy.
The weather gets cooler, right?
Yeah.
I think you've been alive long enough to know that the weather is going to get cooler in autumn. So you need to make sure you wear warmer clothes. Otherwise, you're going to get sick, and then you're not going to be able to take your exams, and then you're going to be very sad.
So it's like a vicious circle, right?
It is a vicious cycle. Yeah, a
Oh,
cycle.
cycle.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
vicious cycle. You don't want to, you need to wear warm clothes so you don't get sick so you can take your exams.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Great. So, how about our topic tonight? I think it's pretty interesting topic for you.
Yeah, relationships.
Yeah. How about your
It's a
relationships with first of all, with like your roommates?
yeah.
Pretty good?
If I can score it, I will say maybe 6 out of 10,
Okay, that's pretty good.
or
That's-
even 7 or 8.
maybe
Yeah.
wow, that's good. That's above 50%, so that's positive.
Yeah, and also so my definition for relationships do change a lot with from time to time,
Yeah.
because now I'm the I'm a young adult. So when I was a teenager, I would regard the for example the friends as someone who's very important to me.
Yeah.
And if there are some controversial things between us, I would like to try my best to figure it out and bridge it. But
Right.
now I feel like those all of us are humans, so we have diverse perspectives, and it will never have someone 100% suitable for each other, and we will have a lot of controversies happened.
Right.
So now I tend to see it as natural, and then if I find someone, I used to feel grateful for having them, but now I feel like, well, it's just they are my friend, but just for a short period of time.
Okay.
Because
they're not a lifelong friend.
Yeah, because some other things I would think maybe this girl isn't my ideal friend,
Okay.
or there some of her features doesn't some I doesn't like some of her features,
I don't.
or even I don't, or even a little bit hate. So
Okay.
um
So you can
I
just
used
say
to
I dislike some of her personalities, her qualities,
yes,
right? Or her
yes, yeah.
characteristics. I dislike some of her personalities or her qualities.
Yeah, and also from my experience, those points that you feel you dislike always happen when there are some controversies between you guys, and then you will find, well, maybe this girl I don't like some of her characteristics, and then maybe characteristics. So in the past, I would like to try to maybe change myself or apologize to her, but
Yeah.
now I wouldn't, make us feel very embarrassed when meeting each other. I would like to, always say hello or just be the same. But at my heart, I will not perceive her as my girlfriend anymore.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
you just keep your distance from her.
Yeah.
Right.
But not that, in a gentle way.
Right, in a gentle way. You don't want to
Yeah.
tell her, you don't want to be rude to her or impolite.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if she's
yeah.
wearing like if she got her hair cut and she asks you, "What do you think of my hair?" You're not going to say, "Your hair looks like crap. I hate it." You're going to tell her, you're going to in a gentle way tell her a white lie. You're going to say, "You know what? That hairstyle really looks good on you."
Okay, yeah, kind of. But it's white lies. Maybe my expressions won't be that real.
Yeah.
But also, I wouldn't say something really bad to
Right.
someone that I feel like, we're not really close to each other. So it's not or every one of us doesn't have the right to evaluate other person's appearance or their religions. Everyone's equal.
Sure.
So if you don't like, then just try to stay away from them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody, that's the thing is everybody's unique,
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
We're all unique.
Yeah.
We all have faults. We all have good things about us. We all have negative things about us. So that's the way the world is.
Yeah, yeah. And try to catch those things that you feel grateful and then try to forgive those things that you hate.
Yeah. Yeah. So most of your relationships with your friends are okay.
Yeah,
How
but
about your
sometimes
Yeah, sometimes you get in some arguments with them or some disagreements or
okay. Um, I let me think. Most of the time we will get along with each other,
okay.
but there do have some disagreements. And I will express it in my own way, and they will express their ideas in their ways. So
Okay.
maybe it seems that we do agree with each other, but I don't agree with them.
Okay.
Uh, and also, I would like to try something. Another ways to express my feelings, my ideas. Maybe I will talk to some my lifelong friends and my parents, my siblings, or some other people that I love to share my authentic feeling. And then also, I over the recent years, I find that it's a perfect way for you to get in touch with be close to the nature.
Yeah.
For example, when you feel upset, when you feel down, extremely down, and there's no one that you think would totally understand you, then just keep silent and look all of the natural landscape
Right.
among you
Yeah.
and try to see those little things. For example, the ants
Yeah.
and also the leaves, because now it's autumn, right?
Sure.
So you can feel,
Leaves are gonna start falling.
yeah, their color has been changed.
Yeah.
So just feel those changes and feel that everything around you, they all have their own lives, even though maybe they will have their own sad things, but they still live like in the same the ordinary way.
Sure.
Yeah.
Some people have a
uh,
problem with change.
yeah,
Some people
definitely.
don't like change, even change of seasons. They like summer and they get really depressed when the seasons change.
Yeah, that's true. But
But I
so
like change.
yeah, you like change.
I like
I'm
change.
yeah, I'm also into positive change.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, positive
Yeah.
change, but I like change. I like it. That's why I like, four seasons because, even though I love summer, I'm sick of the heat. Now
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to some cooler weather, the autumn come temperatures. So because I'm kind of just sick of all the hot weather.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe we love some weather, but we didn't love all of it. We love part of it.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
the good thing about living in a climate where you have four seasons because even though you get sick of summer, you always have the autumn to look forward to when summer's going to disappear.
Yeah. Yeah, you will have something to, you can look forward to, but not
Sure.
always the same.
And then
Yeah.
then you go through winter and then I in the beginning of winter I think it's nice, the cold weather, it's cool and crisp and but then by the end of winter I'm like I'm sick of winter. Now I'm ready for warm weather. I want summer back.
Yeah, and there's a famous saying, if the winter comes, then the spring will also comes later.
Right.
So
So
yeah,
so then I
I
look
think it's
forward to
from
spring and the green and the warmer weather and then I love the beginning of summer because the heat and the hot weather is so welcome because we just finished winter. So that's the good thing about four seasons.
yeah, that's true.
So
But some
I
but
like change. Good.
Yeah, but we also we need to um form our capabilities for uh get used to those changes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, sure.
And some
I
some people they like changes, but they cannot get ready for those changes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
For example, now it's autumn. Maybe I like autumn, but I still wear my t-shirts, so I'm not get ready for this
So you
weather.
haven't
Then
totally gotten ready for autumn because you still wear t-shirts. But don't get sick because you know what happens if you get sick.
yeah, I will keep myself warm.
Yeah, you have to stay warm. So your relationship with your friends is okay. How about with your family?
Okay, with my family, I think the with my because I have a sister, an elder sister, and
Mm-hmm.
also I have my parents.
Mm-hmm.
But the relationship between me between my parents and me are
Okay.
between my parent, my parents and me are much closer than now. But now we
Okay.
are still closer, but in a different way. Um, but with my sister, I feel like we are getting closer and closer because when I was little, I feel like in my memory, I cannot find some special memories with my sister because
Yeah.
maybe she works out and I was in my home, studying in the primary school. I would spend more time with my parents, but not with her. But
So
now,
what's the age difference?
okay, so my sister is about 30.
Wow.
Yeah,
So,
and me,
so there's a big age difference.
yeah, big age difference.
So that's probably that has effect with how close you are with her because with that big age gap, then it's not easy as when you're younger to be close because she has a totally different life than you.
Yeah,
You're just a
yeah,
little kid and she's becoming more mature. So,
yeah.
but now you're mature, kind of, and she's mature, so you kind of she maybe respects you more,
Yes, yeah,
right?
and we will talk something more serious than before, I
Right,
think.
more like adults too. So now you talk to each other like on an adult level, not just like you're a kid and she's an adult.
Yeah, yeah, we are talk with each other, but not, she taught me something.
Right, right,
Yeah,
right. You can talk more on a level basis, more
yeah,
level,
yeah,
more
that's
even.
true.
That's good. So most now you have a good relationship with her.
Yeah,
Okay. So if you need some advice, you you can call sister up and say, you know what, I have a problem. What would you recommend for me to do?
yes, that's right.
Okay.
Okay.
How about, but you don't have any colleagues, so I can't. Well, do you have any coworkers?
No, no,
No.
not yet.
How about your students?
Okay, so the relationship between my students and me are, how can I say? I think I'm their friends, but not
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
Uh, because most of the students of mine, they are um they are boys, and all
Okay.
because they are boys and also they are little, so they would not treat you 100% like a teacher. They would treat you like their friend. The
Okay.
way they talk, they, they
Yeah.
they they wouldn't be one super polite or super serious. They
Uh-huh.
would say something like, hey, what's going on this day, something like that.
So that so
But
they yeah, more casual.
yeah, more casual. But being a teacher, we still supposed to have the relationship, as a teacher, because I need to tell him something, about this learning about the
Right.
English.
Yeah,
That's
you have to be
serious.
serious.
Yeah, that's strict. So I think that's also a controversial point between this relationship.
Yeah, yeah, it can
Yeah,
it can it can be it can be difficult to navigate that relationship because you don't want to be too strict so they hate you, but you
yeah,
don't want to be too close to them like your best friends because even though you're good friends, you still have to be strict with them.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
So
that's
it's a
true.
it's a delicate balance.
Delicate.
It's a
Yeah.
delicate a delicate balance.
Oh, I know that word, delicate. Very weak, right?
Yeah,
Sorry. It's
very fragile.
yeah, fragile. Yeah,
It's a very
something.
fragile, something that's delicate is fragile. So you can
Yeah,
say it's a delicate or fragile balance. You have to be very careful how you balance that relationship with your students.
yeah, yeah. It's easy to be broken. Yeah,
Right, right. It's easy to crack.
yeah, crack.
Wow, you're learning so many words tonight.
Well, actually, I've already known the delicate, but the first time you said it, I just hesitate to think about the meaning. But now I really remember that word.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So sometimes if you have a word that you heard like delicate, you can say, "Oh, I just had a brain freeze."
Ah, brain
I had a
phrase.
brain freeze. My brain froze, so I know that word, but I have a brain freeze.
Okay, so like a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your brain just stopped. If you say I have a brain freeze, that you're kind of like saying my brain just stopped working for a few minutes, and I couldn't remember that word, or
Yeah.
I couldn't find that word in my computer.
Okay. Maybe I need to be upgraded.
That's what you're in school for. That's what you're doing. You're upgrading your software,
Yeah, software. How about
right?
hardware? Hardware.
Hardware is your body. When you go to the gym and exercise, that's upgrading your hardware.
Yeah.
When you ride a
Okay.
bike or you go exercise or walk or eat healthy food, that's upgrading your hardware. Upgrading your software is reading books and studying and learning.
Yeah.
Good. Do you have any questions that you want to ask me?
So I want to ask, when do you usually get up in the morning?
6 a.m.
6 a.m.?
Yeah,
Wow.
almost every day. Now, even if it's a day where I don't, like last weekend, my class on Sunday morning canceled. So
Ah.
I didn't have to get up Sunday morning. I didn't have to set my alarm. I could have slept really late if I wanted to, but I still woke up at like between 6 and 6:30.
Wow. It's because your inner clock. Am I right?
Sure, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, so that clock inside my head, it just wakes. Now, even though I woke up at 6 between 6 and 6:30, just laid in bed. I tried to go back to sleep. I'm like, you don't have to get up. Go back to sleep. So maybe I'll go to the bathroom and then go back and lay down and then try to go back to sleep, but just doesn't work. So then finally I just say, just get up.
Okay. So when do you usually go to bed in the evening?
Usually at the latest midnight, 12.
Oh.
Usually
Yeah.
11 between 11:30 and 12.
So do you have nap during the after?
You No, I don't take naps.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
usually get 6 to 7 hours of sleep, depending on what I do at night. I usually get 6 to 7 hours of sleep.
Okay. The reason why the reason why I want to ask you about this question is because today um, I, I read a report about those people. The schedules of every day, and
Yeah.
it talks the importance and also the beneficial aspects. For getting up early. That will bring you. Because I think I also get up about 7 o'clock in the morning,
Uh-huh.
but that doesn't mean I want to, because I have a class in the morning at
Sh-
8 o'clock. So
yeah. You
yeah,
have to.
yeah, I have to. So the reporter said that maybe we should give the getting up early another definition. It's not about some certain time, a certain clock. It's about you have your flexible and totally your own time before something that you have to do. Such as for me, if I have class at 8 o'clock, then if I wake up at 6, then I'm getting up early because I
Right.
have extra 1 hour.
Right. You have an extra hour to kind of wake up. You have an extra hour to maybe do some things that you want to do. You don't
Yeah,
have to. You don't have to. You don't have to feel like you're in a rush or you're in a hurry.
yeah, yeah. So and also I want to ask, well, you feel sleepy in the morning?
Sometimes I do. Yeah, sometimes I'll feel a little sleepy in the morning, but after I have coffee, then I'm okay.
Ah.
Then I'm okay.
Okay, the coffee is so important.
Yeah, coffee is important. And my first cup of coffee, it's not it's just a little bit of coffee that I drink in the morning because I leave my house at 7.
Ah,
Yeah, I
okay.
leave my house at 7 because I need to be at work by 8 to start my day.
Ah, yes.
So
Okay.
that's my morning schedule. And sometimes when I wake up, I'm a little sleepy, yeah, but by the time I have my first couple sips of coffee,
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, it's time for us to work.
Yep, it's time to go.
Yeah.
So otherwise, if I don't have coffee, which I can't imagine not drinking coffee in the morning, then maybe I would be sleepy in the morning.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
coffee keeps me going in the morning
Yeah, that's right. And for most of the people, they will use coffee as their best friend to
to wake
keep,
yeah to wake
yeah,
them
to
up.
wake up. Yeah,
Yeah,
wake them up.
right.
Okay, so yeah, I think I'm trying to change a little bit about my schedule because I also stay up a little bit late because I always go to bed at 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
And because of the lesson, so I get up about 7 o'clock. But I want to get up a little bit earlier because I think I still feel like I'm in a hurry in the morning.
yeah,
But also I feel like the morning is the best time. Sorry, maybe one of the best time for me to memorize something.
sure.
Um, yeah, so I want to change my schedule a little bit, and also because I have a nap,
Okay,
so
that's good.
so I feel like maybe that's possible for me to change.
Sure. Yeah, I don't like to be in a rush. I don't like because I'm very time sensitive.
Ah,
I'm very I and I that's just I've been that way my whole life. As a kid, I was always that way. My parents taught me that. I'm very time sensitive. I don't like to be late.
oh,
And I
okay.
don't like to be rushed in the morning or feel like I'm in a hurry that I need to. That's why I make sure I get up early so that I have enough time to do the things I need to do in the morning before I leave.
Yeah, so you
Because
will like, yeah.
because if I'm in a hurry, then maybe I'll forget to do something or I'll forget something at home.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah, it's a good habit for us to try to arrange everything in their in their proper place
Right.
position. Yeah.
Right. Because I know some people who wake up at 8 o'clock, leave their house at 8:15, and because they leave their house, they sleep as long as they can and leave their
Yeah.
house the latest they can. But it's like I cannot get up at and have 15 minutes and then leave. No way.
Okay.
No, I need at least an hour, to wake up, drink some coffee because I take a shower every morning.
Ah, wow, really?
Yeah, I take a shower every morning, so I need that time to do that.
Wow. Okay. I respect that.
Yeah, yeah, and the coffee and the shower wake me up.
Yeah, definitely. Those two things are, I think, maybe the best way for for someone to wake up.
This
Yeah.
is this is American culture.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
this is American culture. So
Oh.
if you talk to Americans, uh, uh, a high percentage of them have this same routine
Ah,
as
okay.
I am. So it's not just me. It's I think a lot of Americans have this same routine. We're used to waking up early, drinking coffee, having breakfast, taking a shower, before we leave in the morning. Now, I don't eat breakfast at home. I eat breakfast when I arrive at my company.
Ah, okay.
So I don't eat breakfast, but it's American culture that we take a shower in the morning, we drink coffee in the morning before we go to work. So we get up we have plenty of time in the morning to do all that.
Yeah, and I feel like maybe for Chinese version of coffee is tea.
Yes.
Because someone they will like the tea to wake them up. Cause I think there is the um same in both in coffee and tea.
Yeah,
Some
caffeine.
yeah, caffeine to wake people up.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
tea has caffeine, coffee has caffeine. It's whatever you prefer. If you prefer tea, that's okay.
Yeah, and also maybe that's a reason why tea and coffee both will make people feel addicted.
Sure. And
Yeah.
I am an addict. I am a coffee addict.
Sorry,
I'm
coffee
addict.
added.
Yeah, addict. ADDICT. Addict.
Ah,
An
okay.
addict is a person. An addiction is what I have.
Wow, another new word.
Yeah, so an addict is a person who's addicted to something.
Okay.
Yeah, like maybe if someone's addicted to smoking, they are a smoking addict.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
or a drug addict. They're addicted to drugs.
Oh, maybe I'm a sugar addict.
That could be. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
addicted. Well, a lot of people are addicted to sugar because
Yeah.
sugar is very addictive. It's easy to get addicted to sugar.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I've tried to break that addiction, my addiction with sugar.
I think it's healthy for our body
Sure.
to be
Yeah,
away from sugar.
I've tried to cut back on a lot of the sugar that I used to, sugary foods that I used to eat.
Ah, yeah.
Like I don't put sugar in my coffee anymore. I just drink straight black coffee, no sugar, no cream, nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Any other
Okay.
questions tonight, Sunny?
No.
Wow, it's time for you to go to bed. It's getting late. Hello? We lost you. You froze on the screen. Oh, now you're back.
Sorry, I'm
We lost your
frozen.
signal for a while. Now you're back. Now you're back.
Now
Yep.
I'm back.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thanks for coming on
Yeah.
stage tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Thank
too.
you too.
Good night. Have a good day tomorrow.
Have a good night.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye bye.
Okay. Thanks, Sunny, for coming up on stage. Thanks all of our guests who came up on stage tonight. It is time for me to, unfortunately, would love to stay online and chat with you longer. Wow, because this is a very interesting topic. First of all, this is a very interesting topic that I like to talk about. Second of all, I like talking and I like meeting people. But it is time for me to say goodnight because it's getting close to 11:30. Luckily, I don't have any work to do tonight before I go to bed. So, but I do need to get ready to go to sleep and try to hit the sack around 11:30 if possible. Try to hit the sack around 11:30 if possible. But yeah, because I don't have any work to do. But anyway, it's been a great live stream. I loved this topic that we talked about. I loved chatting with so many wonderful people tonight. If you didn't have an opportunity to come up on stage tonight, please come back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, Wednesday night, I'll start this live stream at 9 p.m. 1 hour later, okay? Take note, 1 hour later. And I will post a topic tomorrow. I've gotten some great suggestions tonight for some topics, so thank you. So I will take those into consideration and think about your ideas. If I don't use your topic for tomorrow, maybe Thursday or Friday, I'm not sure. Anyway, thanks again, everybody, for joining me. It was a great night. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I know I did. So if you didn't, I did. That makes me happy. So thanks again. Have a great night. Have a fantastic Wednesday. See you back here tomorrow night. Bye-bye, everybody.